Hey, lovely YouTube viewers. So today I was talking to one of my friends and she was asking me about makeup for an interview. So if you want to look professional and ready for this wonderful job opportunity, there are definitely some do's and some don'ts about what kind of makeup look you should go for to kind of give that professional appearance. So if you'd like to hear some of these tips, stay tuned. Okay, so just like any other day, an interview is really important. You want to get across to the person that you're interviewing for that you are serious and you're ready for the job opportunity. If you have very bright or shimmery makeup, it's going to kind of take away from that seriousness. If you've got bright nail polish on, you're going to look like, you might not be ready for the position. If you're going for a role, a job like a creative director or something in the fashion industry, colorful nail polish might actually be a pretty cool thing. But in most cases, it might be better to just stick with, just a very, neutral colors or a light pink or maybe just regular French manicure, French tips. Those are usually the safe bets to go for. But in terms of makeup, you definitely want to start with priming your face and making sure that, if you do have any blemishes, you want to start with some sort of a concealer. Anything that you have really works, whether you are going to use powder, your foundation, or a liquid one. If you're using liquid, you can use a brush like this and really make it look like you're airbrushing it on there. That always gives that flawless appearance. You want to stick to powder blushes. They're generally like, this is the mineral powder blush from Maybelline. It's usually just a lot more natural looking, and you want to use very little of it. You don't want to go overboard on your blush because that's a little too much sometimes. You don't want to look like a clown. Sometimes I accidentally overdo the blush and I try to remind myself not to go too blush crazy. And of course, you should use a little bit of bronzer, not with any shimmer though. So you want to sculpt the face with your bronzer. So you can use a brush like this, and you want to just make a fishy face and just kind of go in here and here, a little bit under the neck right here, so it looks very like straight. And if you're like me and you have a big forehead, you can just do a little bit right here, so that it gives you a little bit of definition. And if you want to make the nose appear very straight and thin, you would go along the lines and right here, and that would make it look straight, kind of shaded in. And it gives a very like healthy glow, but you want to stay away from those that have shimmer in it, because then you're just going to be all glowy, and that might be what you're going for, but be careful not to go too overboard with the shimmer. In terms of lips, this is like a great pink kind of lip liner. This is called Natural in NYC, and it's kind of it's a pinky neutral. This is $1. It's actually waterproof, and so for $1, can you really go wrong? You can find this at CVS and Rite Aid and anywhere where they sell NYC cosmetics. And then you can go for a light pink or neutral lip. And one of my favorites is Airy Fairy in 70, and I've used a lot of it up. And this is by Rimmel, and they're just a great band. Very moisturizing. This stays on, and this is kind of like a muted pink. It's not like a hot pink. It's just like a medium neutral pink, which is kind of nice. And I really like the eyeshadow palettes from Wet n Wild, where they give you like 3 or 4 colors, and also from Maybelline. Let me grab that real quick. Ah, so much stuff here. So much stuff. This is like one of them, and they come with like 4 different shades, and you can use, and so these are very like self-explanatory, but I would pick up one that's maybe a light brown or a beige. These are the light purples, and this is called Lavender Fields, and it's, you use a very light hand when you want to do your eye makeup, and I don't know if I'm going to do a tutorial on them, but here's another one called Sweetest Candy, and this is from Wet n Wild. Ooh. I really like this too. So these give you like 3 shades, and these are like $3. So, I mean, in terms of like expensive, they're not expensive. And these are a little bit shimmery, and you can balance it out by maybe putting like a cream or a white neutral color and not using too much of the shimmer. But the colors are very neutral and easy to blend in and not make it look so like, wow, crazy, crazy stuff. And of course, walk in with some self-confidence and definitely make eye contact, shake the person's hand, and show them what you got. So I really hope that this video was entertaining and you learned a couple things. Oh, I totally forgot. Make sure you use waterproof mascara. It gives you a little bit more of an edge. Everybody really likes the CoverGirl waterproof one. I really like that, and I also like the one where it's got a little bit of a tint to it. This is the Exact Eyelights one. I really like the brush. Brush is awesome. It's cool. Brush is tight. The brush for the CoverGirl Lash Blast is very cool too. Look at how big that is. That's huge. It's kind of like rough, but it does give you some good definition. And so that really opens your eyes. Don't go overboard on the eyeliner. That's just crazy trippy. No crazy cat eyes. No like Halloween style like lines going up, or that 2 eyeliner side, you know, where it goes up like that. That's really weird for an interview. You know, try to stay very like calm, neutral, very healthy looking skin, very healthy looking makeup, no wild colors, of course. And, you know, I hope you get exactly what you want in the job. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more crazy videos to come. Mwah.